Giordani win over Mark Williams is a good one, but to beat him so comprehensively, you must be delighted with that.
Yeah, I think obviously when you come into the new season, I didn't play in the first event, you're always a bit kind of weary of what's going to happen. But I was very happy with how I played. I've been playing, even though just in practice, it's always nice to play well. And I felt very confident going out there, and I started the game well. So I think I didn't really do a lot wrong. I potted a lot of good balls, made a lot of good breaks. And then when you play well, you seem to get the luck as well in the end, in the last frame. So that was kind of the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, even obviously the first appearance of the season, as you say, it's kind of a little bit of the unexpected. But so did that surprise you that you were so sharp, having had that kind of summer break?
No, I wouldn't say surprised, but just quietly happy, I think. I think in every season you don't know what to expect. You want to get off to a quick start. I think there's some real big tournaments at the start of the season which we're probably not used to. We normally have to sort of find our way in a couple of smaller events. So it's very important to get off to a good start and get your confidence up, because with so many big events at the start of the season, it's kind of new territory for everyone. And it would be very nice to get off to a good start to the season here.
And what have you been up to over the summer? A look at your Instagram, you've been all over the place, from the pyramids to Venice and things. You look like you've been enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I think after the World Championship, I had a couple of weeks off, then a couple of exhibitions around the world, which was nice to keep me going. Then I probably had a good three weeks off. I was able to travel around Europe, Middle East, and a few other places. So for once, I didn't go to my normal Vegas or Ibiza or anything like that. I kind of tried to explore the world a little bit, and it was good fun. Not something that I normally do, but I was able to see kind of different things in the world and a bit of history. So I'm coming into the new season after a solid 2 weeks of history lessons, and I'm excited to go again.
What was the best of the history lessons? Pyramids or Venice?
I think Pyramids was very cool. It was a great experience, but I think Venice was also somewhere that I think everyone needs to visit once. It was a bit of a surprise for me, how kind of cool it is there, and yeah, it's a place that I really enjoyed.
And as you say, some massive events coming up. We're here this week. Obviously, we've got Saudi on the horizon as well. How exciting is it to be, or how exciting of a time is it to be on the World Snooker Tour with all these sort of places that we're travelling to now? It's become more global, and there are obviously more territories coming. Obviously, as we say, Saudi, but other areas, hopefully down the line as well.
I think obviously when you win, I had a good season last year. You're always in a positive mood, but I think I've always said from probably when I turned professional, I enjoy going to new places. I think my record in new tournaments is as good as anyone. There's always something about getting to play in a new place in front of new fans. I see it as a new challenge. So I think it is exciting. I think there's been times over the past maybe 3 or 4 years where there's been players lower down in the rankings moaning that there's not enough opportunities. And now these big tournaments are coming along, and there's the prize money that everyone's always asked for. So I think now is the time for everyone to kind of to shut up and do the work on the table now. The rewards are there if you're good enough, so you just have to put the work in now.
And this isn't a new place, but I'm sure it's an event you'd be desperately keen to try and win. Jiahui up next, so that'll be a tough test.
Yeah, I think it's obviously strange. I've got to 3 finals here and never managed to get over the line. So it's a place that I always enjoy coming. Maybe that's a bad thing. I seem to do well in places that I don't enjoy. I maybe just try a little bit too hard to stay in the tournament here. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't play much better in my first game. She's an exciting talent for Chinese snooker and all snooker really. So I'm going to have my kind of work cut out, but hopefully I can play like I did in the first game.
Well done today and all the best.
Cheers, thank you.